Now that there's an oval track in town, time to build us a Mudboss. Hey, Corey here, Canadian RC guy. Welcome back to the channel. Well, this time, we're going to take our tracks to Slash, and we're going to build a Mudboss. If you didn't watch our last video, we'll put a link up here, but we've got a new oval track in town, so we figure now's the time to turn this tracks to Slash of ours into a modified. But we're going to do it a little bit different. I know there's lots of companies out there that you can go online, order up one of those plastic Mudboss bodies from like a Salvis, or I'm sure there's other companies out there, but we want to do it a little bit different. We're going to build our body out of like metal, out of tin. We think that we can get the plans online, lay them out, and build ourselves a perfect little metal body. So I guess the first step is to get those plans, so that's exactly what we did. We're going to turn this camera around, we'll get some things laid out on the table here, and we'll show you the first few steps to making your very own metal modified body. So the first thing we had to do was go online and get some plans to make our modified body. So the first step to making your metal modified body is getting some plans. So we went online and found a wrap with some dimensions. We printed it out, got it all sized up, and made our own paper plans. We covered them in tape so that way they won't rip and tear on us. After we got done our plans, we figured, well, we've got to get some metal to cut it out of, right? So we went to our local hardware store. We picked up this roll of tin. It's for like doing metal sheathing on your house, that kind of thing. It's nice and thin and pliable. We think it's going to be the perfect thing to make our bodies out of. We brought you in a little bit closer for the next step, but it's pretty simple. So just take your tin and roll it out on the table here. Take one of your sets of plans. Get her laid out on your tin anywhere that you want. Obviously, try and waste as little as you can. Then you're going to grab your marker, whatever you want to trace it out, Ed. And once again, go ahead, trace out all your lines, get all your pieces laid out. And then all we did was take a set of tin snips and take our time and trim it out of the metal. So it's going to take you a little bit of time, but you should be able to cut out your sides. Is it all perfect? Probably not. Is it going to work? You're damn right it is. So as you can see our roof here, we've got it all trimmed out. Eventually, we're going to be able to fold our sides in like this. We don't want to do it too much. We're going to fold our sides in hold our roof up. These little tabs will fold in to hold on to the body panel, the inside body panel there. And of course, with your sides, we've got little tabs at the top here. They're going to bend over. We're going to be able to rivet everything together. So when we were at the hardware store, of course, we grabbed up some little rivets, just some little 1/8 short rivets. And we grabbed up some of these little backup plates as well, just because it's kind of thin tin steel there, so we don't want to tear through it. Figure that'll help hold it all together. So I think the first thing we're going to do is get our little tabs bent up here. They should be pretty simple. So we're just going to grab a ruler here, give us a nice flat edge. If you need to, obviously, put on some gloves. There's some sharp edges here. You don't want to hurt yourself. So we get our flat edge in there. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's pretty malleable metal, so you'll be able to play with it afterwards if need be. We're just going to get that tab bent in. And there you go. Nice and easy. You've got that tab bent up like that. And that. Find the roof panel here. And that, when the time comes, it's going to allow us just to attach our roof panel here like that. And then as we bend this over and attach it in, that's going to give us our window opening. Pretty darn simple, I think. So we'll go ahead and get the other tab bent in. Make sure you do the right sides here, obviously. Once again, just like so, nice and easy tab bent. So now that we've got the two side panels bent, the next thing we're going to do is get them attached to our roof. So it's going to be pretty simple. Like I was showing you before, we'll get her held in place just with our finger there. We're just going to mark it out. We're going to drill some holes straight through. Then we're going to take our rivet gun and we're going to attach it. So give us a couple of minutes. We're going to get some holes drilled through, get our rivets in, and we'll bring you back for the next step. All right, so there we go. We kind of got the body tacked together a little bit there, the roof to the side panels. Just lean in there. You can see we just use rivets on either side just to hold it in place. Nice and simple. And before we go ahead and attach our roof panels, once again, it's pretty simple. We're just going to be able to attach them here to the side like this. We'll rivet them in, and that's going to give us our window opening. And we'll just be able to bend this a little bit and adjust it and get our roof line nice and straight. But before we go ahead and do that, we'll just set this to the side here. We're going to take our big flat middle panel, and we're just going to mark off a 1/2 inch on either side. We're going to give it a bend, so that way it can slide right inside the body here. Be able to just slide right inside. We're going to have a place to put a few rivets in. That's going to stiffen this body up. And we're just going to attach these just in case we can use the same holes. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. Get a few holes drilled and get this stuck in the middle. And then we'll bring it back and show you where we're at for getting this window frame in place. So there we go. We got our panel all bent up. Just nice and easy on either side. Pretty simple. We just used a 2x4, ran it across, gave it a nice crease. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's getting beat up anyway. And then with our body, we'll try and show you here from the front a little bit what we're going to do. So we're going to take our panel, obviously, slide it on the inside here. And then we're just going to line it up right at the top of our corner there from our wheel arch. So that gives us enough room to run rivets for that. And then enough room to run rivets. Hopefully you can see everything here. Enough rivets for our roof panel. And we'll give it a little bit of an arch, leading, a little bit forward leaning. Drill a bunch of holes through here, throw in some rivets, and we'll be able to actually see how it fits on the car. So give us just a little bit. We're going to get this thing, some holes drilled in it, some more rivets put in. We'll bring you back in a little bit when we start getting ready to put the final touches on it, get the windows put in, and the final bends put in this thing. All right, so there you go. As you can see, we've got her all put together. Riveted down both sides. A little time consuming getting all those holes and doing all those rivets, but not bad at all. Got our front nose cone kind of riveted on there. I think we'll probably put a couple here on either side, just so that way we can make sure it stays in place. Still a little bit of trimming to do here. I think we're going to have to trim up our wheels a little bit. Wheel arches there a little bit, just to kind of clear our tires. But for a first version of this, I don't think it's too bad at all. It came out pretty darn good. And I mean, it's held together really good. It's not super noisy. I'm sure bashing around on the track, she'll make a little bit of a more noise, but not bad at all, I don't think, for a first time. Should be pretty easy to primer and paint, get decals on, do whatever you want. So as you can see, it fits our slash body pretty darn good. You know what? Come on in here. We'll give you a little tour of it. So we've got it sitting on the chassis of our Traxxas Slash. We're using our VXL. Obviously, that's not going to be the power plant for it, but that's going to be the chassis that we're going to use. And like I said, you can see we've got a little bit of trimming here to do around the back tires, just to make sure everything fits. But we've got lots of room to play with, that's for sure. Once we get the suspension all tucked down, the front will sit pretty good. Maybe a little bit of trim in there as well. The other side is pretty much the same as this side. We still have to drill some holes for our body pins in the back. And I think for the front here, for at least this version anyway, we're just going to use a few washers, put some washers on, put our pins in, and that'll at least let us hold it in place. I think maybe for next version, we'll either make this section here a little bit bigger so that way we've got room to drill holes for our body pins, or maybe we'll do something with this tin here so that way we can attach screws right to where our shock mounts are, something along those lines. If you guys have done something like this, let us know in the comments what you guys did. Well, for our first attempt at a metal body, I think we did pretty good. What do you guys think? If you guys want us to get the dimensions for this body, get them online for you or something like that, let us know in the comments, and we'll do our best to get everything online so you guys can make your own at home. And like I said, this is really just version 1 of this. We are going to do a second version. That way we can get our trimming lines a little bit better, maybe get it fit just a little bit better. But for right now, I think that's pretty good. If we do make any changes, we'll definitely let you know. We'll do a little video update, so that way if there's anything new, you guys have the information that we have. So the next thing that make this a Mudboss, I guess, is, well, tear it all down. And that's what we're going to start doing. In our next series, we're going to be building a Mudboss. So if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button down below, ring that bell, that way you're going to get all the new upcoming videos. So thanks so much, and we'll see you again next time.